Grassroots football clubs run on passion. But let's be honest, without volunteers, most clubs would collapse. From lining the pitches to running the tea stand to coaching on a Sunday morning, it's the volunteers that make the magic happen. Big question is, how do you keep them motivated and coming back week after week? In this video, I'll share 5 proven volunteer management tips tailored specifically for grassroots football clubs. Tip number 1 is creating clear role descriptions for your volunteers. Now, I don't mean a corporate style job contract, but something simple that sets expectations. For example, a matchday marshal's role might say, direct cars to the car park, make sure players get to the right pitch and wear a high-vis jacket. A youth coach's role, training Tuesdays and matches on Sundays and an FA DBS check required. Why does this matter? Because volunteers get confused and frustrated without clarity. And with clarity, they know exactly what's expected, they feel more confident, and they're less likely to walk away. Think of it like giving them a team sheet. Everybody knows their positions before kickoff. Tip number 2 is show your volunteers that they truly matter. The second tip is all about valuing your volunteers. Too often, volunteers feel invisible, but small gestures can go a long way. For example, a handwritten thank you card at the end of the season, shout out your volunteers on social media, giving them a different color club hoodie so that they feel recognized. One club I know even puts all their volunteers' names up on the clubhouse wall. It's like their wall of fame. It's about making sure that they don't just give their time, they actually feel like part of the family. Tip number 3 is don't throw your volunteers in at the deep end. If someone's first shift is running the tuck shop and nobody tells them how the till works or where the stock is, it can become an absolute nightmare. Instead, hold a short welcome session, in person or even just a WhatsApp video. Walk them through their role, show them round the ground, and even help them meet other volunteers. Confidence is everything. If volunteers feel prepared, they'll enjoy it more. Tip number 4 is measure success. It might sound corporate, but trust me, this makes a massive difference. Track things like how many volunteers signed up this season, how many are still active by the end of the year, and the amount of hours given to the club. Then share those numbers with your volunteers. Tell them, this year our volunteers gave 1,200 hours to grassroots football, which is the equivalent of, let's say, 50 matches fully staffed. When people see the impact of their work, they feel proud, and proud volunteers stick around. Last but not least, tip number 5 is create a volunteer budget. Now, I know personally that grassroots clubs aren't swimming in cash, but a small budget can make a massive difference. Think about a few spare high-vis jackets, a yearly thank you barbecue, covering the cost of DBS checks, free teas and coffees for anyone giving their time on match day. These little investments can make volunteering feel less like a chore and more like being valued as part of a community club. So to recap, the 5 ways to keep your volunteers happy are clear role descriptions, show volunteers that they matter, proper training, tracking goals and impact, and creating a budget for your volunteers. Remember, without volunteers, grassroots football doesn't happen. But with the right management, you don't just keep your current volunteers, you build a culture that attracts new ones year after year. My last question for you is, what's the best thing that your club does to thank its volunteers? Make sure you drop it in the comments below, as I'd love to hear some creative ideas from you guys. And of course, if you found this useful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone running a grassroots club near you. Thank you.